I've been monetized for a year now, yet I have not been able to cash out a single dime. It's shocking, right? On this very video, I'm going to be sharing my story, my own experience in raw form. I will not sugarcoat anything at all. And this very video, it's also going to serve as a guideline for someone who is just starting up this YouTube journey. And for the growing YouTubers, you are going to learn what to avoid, and you also be equipped with information before monetization. It's interesting to know that life after monetization is more tedious than what it was before monetization. So before I get to share my experience, I would like to crave your indulgence if this is the first time of coming across this very channel, that you click the subscribe button so that whenever videos like this pop up, you'll be among the first person to view. Also, I also plead that you stay to the end, because number 1, number 3, and number 5 are my major challenges why I've not been able to cash out a single dime. Now let's go straight into the video. What are the major reasons why I have not been able to cash out? The first reason is that I've not been able to reach the $100 AdSense threshold. The YouTube policy expects you to reach the balance, to hit that balance of $100 threshold before you can cash out any single dime. Without you getting to reach that $100 threshold, you'll not be able to cash out a single dime. So that has been my major challenge. And as we proceed, you're also going to learn, and you're also going to know the reasons why I have not been able to reach the $100 threshold. The second reason why I've not been able to cash out is low CPM, which means cost per 1,000 impressions. Now, some niches pay very little, even if you get views. This is raw truth. Most niches pay very little, especially those persons that concentrate on short form video. Short form video, the payment is so minute that you can even get discouraged from posting videos. That's the truth about it. So people who are in niches such as finance, tech, YouTube growth, and so on, if I should show you now that despite the low view I get on my YouTube growth videos, I still get higher pay compared to other videos that I have higher views. That is the raw truth about it. So niches such as finance, tech, education, as well as YouTube growth, those niches have a higher CPM. Now, what is the third reason why I've not been able to cash out a single dime? Low views and engagement. Now, few watch time hours, low retention, and poor click-through rates are the major challenges I've been facing. When you have a low view, you will not be able to get sufficient watch time at the same time, which is also affecting your channel, because you need to maintain that 4,000 watch hour even after monetization, of which after 90 days, you will start losing some of your watch hour. So this has been one of the major challenges I have. Why have I been getting low view? Because the niche I belong to is actually a niche that it takes time before you start accumulating the necessary views. You get? So it's interesting that I have to let us know that before you start this YouTube journey, ensure that you take time to understudy niches that are doing very well, and then make your content along that line. The next challenge I have had, which is the fourth one, has to do with ad blockers reducing ad impressions. Now, this particular one is as a result of you posting things that possibly may not fall in line with what advertisers want, okay? Which is also going to relate with the last point I'm going to be telling us. So ad blockers reducing ad impressions is another challenge that most persons in similar position like me are also facing. The fifth reason, which I say is another one that really hits me, has to do with no linked or verified AdSense account or payment method issues. Now, for my own case, when I got monetized, I tried to reach out to persons who have better ideas on this, but I didn't get better guideline. I didn't get better information, and I got to suffer this. In fact, it's interesting to know that it is after 7 months of monetization that I finally and successfully linked my AdSense account to my YouTube channel. So when you have already met the threshold for monetization, it's necessary that you take your time to amass and to acquire enough information on how to go about the whole monetization process and how to link your AdSense account to your YouTube channel. In my own case, I even had to start afresh with a new AdSense, for which the money I was making from my YouTube videos were now splitted to 2 different AdSense accounts. And at the end of the day, I had to return to the first AdSense account, which was now successful. So this was another thing that kept me behind time. Now, what is the sixth reason why I haven't been able to cash out a single dime even after a year of monetization? Is content that are not advertisers friendly or frequently demonetization of channels. For me, I didn't suffer demonetization, but posting content that are not advertisers friendly is another thing. So people who talk about adult content, they will actually share similar experience, because people who are in these niches, advertisers may not want to place ads on their content. It's rare to find advertisers who want to. So the rate of advertisers who want to place ads are reduced. So there are niches you belong to, and your content are not advertisers friendly. Now, this at the same time does not mean that, despite the fact that I got monetized almost so early as most persons may consider it, that I didn't face challenges. I indeed have faced several challenges. What were the challenges I faced? Difficulty growing a loyal audience. Difficulty growing a loyal audience. Most times, I got advice from persons who say grow a community. Now, I grew a community, but when you have members in your community who would not want to support others, it is another challenge that someone like me I faced. The next challenge I faced has to do with inconsistent posting schedule. This one was majorly because of my work. So I did not even have time for work itself, not to talk more about creating videos. And then after making the videos, you now start editing it. It wasn't easy for me at all. In fact, why I'm even trying to make videos, because I don't want my 4,000 watch hour threshold to reduce. So that is the most reason. If not, if it was with the kind of workload on me, I would have even quit long ago. What is the next challenge I faced? Getting views, but not from monetized region. So people who are from first world country, if you get views from those areas, the truth about it is that your CPM will be higher. What advertiser will pay you will be higher compared to getting views from third world countries, or countries that YouTube do not allow monetization. Mostly countries that have crisis in their area. So those crises, they are not allowed to be monetized. So if your views are coming from there, the truth about it is that you almost earn nothing. And for me, who use several hacks for 2 of my accounts, I suffered it because most of my audience, especially short, I'm going to make another separate video for how short really affected my channel. Now, shorts mostly are viewed from those third world country compared to the first world country. So that means that every other recommendation from my long form video will still be channeled towards where my audience are coming from, which was another challenge I faced. Now, what is the next one? Technical problem with AdSense setup or verification, which I've already explained. That it took me 7 months after monetization before I successfully linked my AdSense account. The next one have to do with demotivation and burnout due to low income despite effort. Let me tell us the truth. For most persons, it's actually going to be very frustrating. But just keep pushing. Just keep trying your best. Because there were times that the stress of filming, and after filming, the stress of editing, and then even creating thumbnails and so on, and then posting, it was not an easy one for me. At most times, I even gave up. At most, I took longer break before I had to start up again. So what is the next challenge I encountered? Inability to diversify monetization. For instance, getting sponsors, matching with other works and so on, and then memberships that will support your channel. If you can check, I am yet to create that membership aspect, which to even get that membership is not easy. So this is another challenge why most persons would not cash out a dime even after monetization. So what are now my recommendation to persons who are growing YouTubers or who are in the same shoe with me? Now, what should you do? First of all, focus on high CPM content that would actually generate you, niches that will actually generate you a high income. So niches, as I've earlier said, that have to do with YouTube growth, finance, tech, and education. They are mostly recommended because advertisers will pay higher. And then also, you should also promote your videos off platform to boost views and retention. You can make use of your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your TikTok, and Instagram handles to see how to get viewers from there. You can recommend your videos for people to watch it. So that's another way that I will encourage persons who are in the same challenge or the same position, facing the challenge of low views and then not being able to cash out a single dime. The third recommendation is to check and fix your AdSense account. Verify your AdSense account. Get your tax information and payment methods quite on time. When you see that you are getting close to the monetization threshold, it's necessary you get all the necessary ID cards or items that will be needed for monetization. Now, the next solution I want to recommend is to post consistently to grow your channel and stay in your YouTube's algorithm. Now, what does this mean? Most people, when we talk about consistency, they think consistency have to do with posting every day. No, consistency simply means have a pattern. If you want to be posting once a week, ensure you keep posting once a week. If you want to keep you want to be posting every day, keep posting every day. If you want to post once in a month, just have a pattern and then stick to it. Have a particular timing. This will help the YouTube algorithm to pick up your channel quite on time without confusing the algorithm. Now, the fifth recommendation I'll give is that use YouTube analytics to see what's working and double down on it. Use that YouTube analytics. Before, I wasn't using it. It was later I started paying close attention, and now my channel is trying to reverse back to what it should be. And for other channels that I have, I'm doing very well because I have been able to learn my lesson the hard way. So ensure you know how to use your analytics. What is the next point, which is the sixth recommendation I will give? Optimize your video titles, your thumbnails, and SEO. Apps such as ChatGPT and other websites, other apps, they can actually be very useful to help you optimize your title, your thumbnail, and your SEO. So mostly those AI which is even linked to Facebook, WhatsApp, and so on, they'll be very useful for you to be able to restructure your title, your thumbnail, and everything. The last but not the least is to consider alternative income streams such as brand deals, affiliate links, membership, and so on. It will really help you to meet up that $100 monetization threshold quite on time. Now, what to avoid? Don't ignore your analytics. Please, I would like to let us know this very point. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore this very point. Don't make random unfocused content so that the algorithm will not be confused. Look for a niche that has a higher CPM. Focus on it and make content on that line. Don't just make scattered content. Then the next one is that you should avoid relying on just ads. Diversify. Try to get membership. Try to build your own community. Also, try to get views from other social media handles. The next point is that I would like to tell us that by all means, don't expect instant payout. Treat it like a long-term goal. Treat it like a game, like a long game. Don't just believe that immediately you get monetized, you start cashing out. If not, you'll be frustrated. At this point, my final word is that if you are a small creator like me, don't give up. Optimize your content and fix monetization gaps. Drop a comment, please, if you are going through the same challenge like me, if you are going through the same struggle, and let's grow together. Please try to drop a comment and let's see how to grow together. Hit the subscribe button for more creator joining. If you want tips in this line, please try to subscribe, and tips on this very aspect will come your way. And how to actually start earning from YouTube, you also get tips on those areas. Check your AdSense today. Don't let hidden issues block your earnings. Sometimes most people may not even know that their videos had copyright and so on because they don't pay attention to the analytics or their email account. So please ensure you check. There are people who are struggling with, they have gotten 2 or 3, let me say 2 copyright, but because they are not paying attention to the analytics as well as their email, they may never know until the 3rd copyright claim will now fall on their channel, of which most persons may get demonetized. So I believe that this video has really been quite informative and educative to someone out there and you listening to me. Please, there are more people out there that want to hear or wants to get the knowledge of this very topic. Please ensure you share this video on your different social media handle. Also, I want to see your support. Let's see how to build community together and to support each other. I believe that God helping us will all cash out and make the millions that we are all expecting from this YouTube journey. I look forward to that moment where this particular channel becomes your most favorite click. But for now, stay safe. Cheers.